Hello, this is Outlander Bomb 30 Junior back here with a second video, and this one I'm just going to be showing 5 tips on how to improve or just get better at Vigor itself. So the first one is pretty much just testing every weapon you have, seeing which one you feel more comfortable with, and you can obviously do this in encounters, shooting other people, but the best way is probably just to go in the shooting range first and then go in encounters. But once you're in the shooting range anyway, this is just probably the best thing to do. So much easier. The scarecrows, as I've said in my first video, but if you haven't watched it, I've have the same amount of health as a normal player or an outlander in the encounter itself. So then you can get a real good feel to how much damage your weapon does, and obviously the accuracy and how you think you could use this weapon best to your ability in an encounter. So that was tip number 1. And now tip number 2 has another thing to do with weapons, but is also a bit more materialised. So this is pretty much all about deconstructing weapons. So once you've gone through all your weapons, which ones you want to use and which ones you don't, I recommend just deconstructing every single weapon you don't like. Keep at least one of them though, because for the challenges that are that are available to do for encounters, it may require a shotgun or something. So I recommend keeping one of every single weapon. Unless it's a knife, I'd never recommend using a knife in this game unless it's for a challenge. But so yeah, just deconstruct every weapon, get as much materials as you can to craft in this game, like I say, to craft ammo for the gun you prefer using, and obviously the gun itself. So yeah, deconstructing weapon is tip number 2. Now tip number 3 is pretty much just knowing your map. And what I mean by knowing your map is the points of interest. So you'll see the little black triangles on the map. So we are in like a residential area, so we have houses and sheds. There are also military places around the map where they'll have more ammo and guns, and there'll be like farm areas where they have more fertilizer and everything. But in here, this is a shed, so in here we'll have a toolbox, you'll find nails, all those resources. A car, when you loot a car, you'll have fuel, pretty much mostly, so whatever like you're in. So a house, you'll have fertilizer, glass, pretty much mostly a bit of everything. It depends where you are in the house. Cabinets usually contain like chemicals and everything. So yeah, you're just going in here, you knowing your areas of your map, because whatever you need, say for example you need more nails, you're going to go to areas like this, which have a lot more sheds, kind of little shacky areas, because that will have the most nails in them. So yeah, just know your map, know where to go, because it'll be really helpful, especially when you're a few materials off something and you're running around your map, not really picking up loads of other stuff, possibly killing someone, not getting it. It's a lot easier, and it makes your encounters a lot shorter, which is obviously helpful as well. Now tip number 4 is kind of like knowing the map, but it's just paying attention to whatever it says. So you'll see the airdrop area is green and there'll be a signal detector. So right now it says your position is revealed. So you know that someone sees you, but they're also at the signal detector. So you know that if you are next to that, someone could be coming after you, or you can go after them. Pretty much a mix of the two. Now the next one's a comm station, which you can change the airdrop area, and if you do use it, it shows the exact spot of the airdrop that will, instead of going in the green circle. The barred house is the safe house, pretty much. It's a house which includes a safe, so if you do see someone is unlocking the safe, then you can run in there. Airdrop area, obviously, you want to stay around there to try and flank someone, possibly, if they're going to get the airdrop. And obviously know your exit points. This is the most important thing in Vigor, is getting out of there alive. So exit points, definitely you need to 100% know where they are at all times. And now the last tip of this video is pretty much just play. Playing the game obviously is better. Just grind it, just play it as much as you can. The more you play, the better you get. It's pretty simple. And then I saw a guy like this. This is a pretty stupid mistake from me, because obviously you need to know about footsteps and everything. You just got to play your game stealth wise. It's just all about being stealthy, this game. And you know what to do here. I'm changing camera angles. I can see him. There he is. He had it better on me. My gun was not so loud, my way. It's all like, you just gotta know how to play the game. The more you play it, as I said, the better you will get. Now this is my 5 tips for Vigor. If you want to see more videos, put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to do whatever. And, subscribe leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.